We got Troy Taylor on the left playing Sneaky Show versus Matt Moore returning with the Mavericks. Looks like
Honest Magic, actually.
All the Honest Magic. Looks like Troy led on Volcanic Island. Here's an Ancient Tomb, and here is a Show and Tell. And it resolves. Troy's going to put his in face down, and Matt's going to throw his cards. I don't know. We'll find out. Omniscience, Grizzlebrand, or Emrakul. Call it.
Grizzlebrand.
I'm going to say Emrakul. All right, here we go. Mom versus Emrakul. We'll see who wins this battle. Lotus Petal.
Well, rats.
Well, rats. Okay. Verdant Catacombs. Let's see if that's good enough. Often a Verdant Catacombs isn't enough to beat an Emrakul on its own. Alright, so Troy is at 18 from that Ancient Tomb.
Sorry, Matt, if we put you on here and you get...
Put you on the spot.
We did. Sorry that you had to run up against the turn 2 Emrakul. No hard feelings, but...
He has that Lotus Petal. I wonder if he could have... I assume he couldn't have done it turn 1. I'm sure if he would have been able to, he would have. He probably drew either the Ancient Tomb or the Lotus Petal for his turn 2 draw. Because who doesn't want to make a turn 1 Emrakul on camera?
Me.
I mean, like...
Although my favorite thing against playing... about playing against an Emrakul. Not gonna talk about who it was exactly, because I don't want their reputation to be tarnished.
Yeah.
But I played against somebody playing Sneak and Show, and I was playing Dredge that night. And they go, all right, Sneak and Show, Show and Tell. And I'm like, okay.
Yeah.
Emrakul.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
That's fine. All right, so I win? No. You still have to attack me with it. You still have to attack me, and even still, I'm not dead. Oh. All right. So what do I do now? You pass the turn. Oh. Had no idea what to do after an Emrakul comes into play. Like, it was dumb, like, just maybe used to people conceding. I was like, all right, cool, man. You have an Emrakul.
Okay, unmute the mic.
And I was like, all right, well, I can still untap Dredge and, like, kill you.
We were all new to our decks at one point or another. And in that person's defense, I'm sure a lot of people do concede to Emrakuls.
To the Emrakul.
As Matt just did, and rightfully so. I don't think there's a way to come back from that in the slightest. All right, so everybody's sideboarding. Matt's looking for some hate bears. He's getting rid of some bad cards. Troy's probably, if he has, like, Pyroclasm or Kozilek's Return, something like that, he's boarding that in. But you probably...
Go Containment Priest.
Yeah. Containment Priest is real good in this matchup. Troy casually takes... Yep, there's that Kozilek's Return. You wanna bring that in, Troy. Sudden Shock's okay. Blood Moon's meh. It's fine. All His Dust is meh. I think you definitely want that Kozilek's Return.
No, you don't.
He's like, I don't need it. I don't need it.
I don't need it. I definitely don't need it.
Might be my favorite legacy story of all time.
All right, let's hear it.
Sneak and Show player.
Okay.
Turn 1 on the play.
Okay.
Goes Ancient Tomb, Lotus Petal, Show and Tell. Puts an Emrakul in. His opponent puts on Alurin and then kills him.
Yes!
Alright, Alurin. Recruiter. Put the chain out, kill you. That was the best.
Alright, I can get behind that.
And there's also the Ant player who is playing against Checkpile, and his opponent had a Leovold, and he couldn't get Hellbent for a tutor.
Alright.
But then he figured it out. At the end of his opponent's turn, he brainstormed, so he'd have to put cards back. And that... no, it was on his turn. He brainstormed, so he could put 2 cards back, kept the tutor, cast the tutor, and that let him win. Because he didn't have any other way to get Hellbent.
That's actually pretty awesome.
Yeah. Legacy's fun. Alright, so...
No!
Matt, looks like Matt's going down to 6. Troy also has a bunch of Invocation proxies, though his are colored. I'm actually having an issue. Is that I'm not sure what his cards are. Okay, so I'm guessing that's a daze. That one right there. There's a sneak attack.
Because daze is the one that you with the birds.
All right, so here's Thoughtseize. We're gonna see 3 lands. An invocation, sneak attack, Lotus Petal, Cunning Wish. All right, Matt, show us. Lotus Petal, Cunning Wish. 3 lands, sneak attack. Is it Spell Pierce?
Yes.
Okay,
that was the one I was thinking it was. Yeah, right. Spell Pierce.
So he's gonna go ahead and write those down. We'll go ahead and take Matt down to 18 so we don't forget. I'm not sure what you take here because there's 2 pieces of business, sneak attack and Cunning Wish, and the Cunning Wish could get a show and tell, of course. And you don't really want to take a Lotus Petal, and taking the Spell Pierce isn't great, so I guess you have to take one of the 2 pieces of business. Of course, that just leaves the other one. I guess sneak attack. You're more often able to beat a show and tell than a sneak attack as the Maverick player. So, good guy. Troy Taylor's gonna leave that up. Draws Omniscience for the turn. All right, so here's Volcanic Island, Lotus Petal, and playing out the Lotus Petal against the Thalia deck is very smart.
All right, let's go turn to Containment Priest. Nope.
Nope. All right, here's Wasteland.
Rip Volk.
Yep. Thoughtseize?
Get him.
Nope. Okay.
Just passing.
I'm not sure when Matt got those signed Lorwyn Thoughtseizes. That was nice. Pluto Delta go. And what's Swept Teeth?
All right.
Down to 17.
17.
You expect to see Containment Priest here?
I hope. I want to see this Containment Priest.
Don't even flash it in. Just play it. Just like main phase. Here you go. Here's a Containment Priest.
Don't play around. Don't. Yeah.
Jam it. Could be Thalia.
Thalia Heretic Cathar seems great against.
Against straight shuts down sneak attack.
Yep.
Yeah. They have to kill it, or sneak attack does nothing. Although I guess you can put Grizzlebrand into play and draw a card.
7.
Yeah. But then you don't get to gain 7, so.
Don't get these gains, bro.
No gains. Alright, so Matt does one of my favorite plays in all of Magic is play a fetch land, crack it, look at your cards, pass. Say go. Drive your opponent crazy. Troy's also going to fetch down to 19. Gets a basic island since he has seen the wasteland.
This is where Matt goes, gotcha. And then, like, I don't even know what he hits him with, but.
High beat drop game in 429.
What's up, boy?
I don't know who you are. I'm sorry if I should. Okay, so Troy's just gonna play the second Pluto Delta out of his hand, kick it back. We're having a
Thalia.
Thalia. Thalia.
Cunning Wish is
2 and a blue. Exile Cunning Wish.
Is it instant or sorcery?
It's sorcery.
Okay.
Or no, it's instant. Burning Wish
is
sorcery. Yes.
Oh, yeah, we had that rad sale. Even though I know Burning Wishes aren't much, I picked up 2 Burning Wishes out of the 50-cent bin for 25 cents today, and I felt
nice.
I was like, or no, I got a play set of Burning Wishes for 25 cents each. And I was
like, I mean, I can see you playing Storm at some point, maybe. Tess gets played in Belcher. I've seen some weird lands variants that are playing Burning Wish. It's a little odd because it gives you like 7 life from Worms. I think it's playing Burning Wish over Gamble. It's different. All right, here's Knight. Thalia into Knight. Attack for 2.
Or it gives you a Punishing Flame out of the board.
Yep.
When you need it.
Punishing Fire is an instant.
Does Cunning Wish not get you an instant?
No, we're talking about Burning Wish.
Or that's what I mean. Yeah,
Burning Wish is sorcery.
Sorcery only?
Yeah, sorcery only.
Whack.
The only one that gets you 2 is Living Wish, the best wish, which gets you a creature or a land.
Yeah, boy. Stupid Discord chat I'm in. Well.
Alright, so getting a mountain, and with the Lotus Petal. So here's Cunning Wish for 4 mana. Intuition is going to be the selection for Troy Taylor. That's interesting. We don't see Intuition get played a lot in Legacy anymore. It used to get played a lot.
I don't play these blue cards, so I'm looking up what to make
Intuition. You search your library for 3 cards. Your opponent chooses 2 go into your graveyard, 1
to go into your hand.
Yeah. So it used to get played in Sneak. Well, obviously it still does sometimes, but it used to be played a lot in Sneak and Show, and you just go get 3 Emrakuls or 3 Show and Tells.
Okay.
So it's just kind of like a 3-mana Demonic Tutor.
Okay.
In those instances. Now there's decks that do trickier things with it, like the Bug Lands deck that made top 16 at Vegas would get like, 2 Wastelands and a Life from the Loam or whatever, or a Snapcaster Mage and 2 Fatal Pushes, or it's a cool card. It's a little slow though. All right, so that Knight's a 4/4.
Yes.
Thoughtseize Wasteland, Windswept Heath.
Alright. Let's go. Honest Magic. Play a Thalia Heretic Cathar. Do it.
Do it.
Do it.
Do it. Can't spell pierce a Thalia Heretic Cathar.
Booty. That was just me knocking my whole drink cup over.
Be alright. Alright, so here's a swing for 6. Troy goes down to 9. Save. Matt, do you have a follow-up play?
Boy, do I. Although I do see a sword in his hand.
Yeah, he has a sword, so he's got a Grizzlebrand covered, although there's still
there's a Ranger.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Play the Ranger. You get to bounce a land, replay the land, untap the Knight. Go get a Dark Depths. Oh, man.
Oh, he's thinking it through, too.
Oh, man.
Yeah, boy, do it.
All right, so here's... Okay. He's not... He can't make the Merit Lage, so he might as well just do it at the end of Troy's turn in case there's a Pyroclasm or something. All right, so here's 2-mana Preordain, the worst kind of Preordain.
Let's say a Force of Will Island on top for our young Mr. Taylor.
Yeah. So Matt can just swing in the Scrib Ranger, untap the Knight, sack the forest he doesn't untap, go get Dark Depths, and then he will actually need 1 more mana source on his next turn to make the Merit Lage. So untap. You have to bounce a forest. So he's bouncing the Savannah.
He's just assuming that the Skib Ranger is going to resolve.
Well, who would counter a silly little 1/1 2-mana 1/1 flyer? All right, so sack the Bayou.
Now we'll have a 5/5.
Yeah, which is almost lethal on its own. Which honestly, he might just activate the Knight again before pre-combat, use the Scrib Ranger to untap it, and then it'll be a 6/6, and then with the Thalia and the Scrib Ranger, that's 9.
Oh,
yeah, the Wasteland. That'll do it too. You can just target yourself with the Wasteland.
And push lethal this turn.
Yeah, so you can Wasteland can just target itself. You might as well see what you draw first. There's no reason to...
Or Wasteland targets your other land, and you put a bunch of lands in the yard and make your Knight lethal.
On its own?
Yep.
Yeah. In case he has, like, Chain of Vapors or something.
So Knight's like a 5/5, so 5, 7, 8 power right now, so he just needs to put 1 more power in.
Yeah.
So...
all he has to do is sack the Wasteland.
Yeah.
Unless Troy has, like, a bounce spell or something.
I'm just going to do that in this attack here.
For future reference, you can target your own Wasteland with a Wasteland. Because you choose targets before you pay costs. But, regardless, Matt takes Game 2, and we are moving on to Game 3. Matt will not lose in 2 games on this camera. He refuses. As he should. Boom. Alright, so this will be our final game of the night. We will be back Sunday with more Legacy coverage. We announced earlier, our Team Eternal event is tomorrow. Unfortunately, we don't have the manpower to stream that and have it adequately staffed for judges. So we will be streaming again on Sunday with the Legacy Championships. I'll be up in the booth Ryan Wolf will be in the booth. We might have Wyatt in the booth a little bit as well.
On Sunday?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm doing the No Bandless Modern at 3, but...
So we'll have you till then. So the three of us can rotate. That way no two people are up here the whole time. So you can definitely tune in Sunday at 11, and we will have some more Legacy action, which I'm super excited for. And maybe if we finish up Legacy before the No Bandless Modern ends, we'll stream some No Bandless Modern too.
I can get behind that.
Oh yeah, I'm sure everybody can
throw
get
some
behind
Hypergenesis in.
It's going to be a little embarrassing if more people show up from No Bandless Modern than do for Legacy. Whoops. I'm
so excited to play that No Bandless Modern. Like, I've been playing around with some different sideboard cards.
Yeah. Oh, I'm gonna build a deck for Matt. It's gonna be a spicy meatball.
I heard about it.
Yeah, it's gonna be great.
You know what?
Go ahead.
So I've been. The one thing I realized the last time I played the No Ban list was how hard creature matchups were whenever I'm playing Hypergenesis. So then, like, I was like, you know, what card seems really great against creature matchups? Just a big worm. This black and gives all creatures my opponents control -2/-2.
Massacre Worm?
Yep.
That guy wrecked me in Standard every time it was cast, because the only two decks I play competitively that Standard were Humans and Pod. It was just like, oh god.
I just want to like put Massacre Worm into play.
Looks like we're still sideboarding. I thought maybe we're not. Troy just pulled an intuition out of his deck and set it aside, so maybe.
Oh yeah, because he probably shuffled it in after he pulled off his sideboard.
Oh okay.
From the wish.
Yeah. That's right. That was smart. I probably would have played with it in my deck. I probably would have never realized.
And then I cast the Cunning Whisper. Yo, where's my intuition?
Where's my intuition? Can I search my library for my intuition opponent, please? All right, so he's gonna go ahead and fetch, get a basic island. Very, very smart
Matt's
to lead on the basics.
guy to say no.
Yeah.
Yeah,
man. I guess, man. It's gonna let his opponent cut. Prayer Day. Do it. Show me the back of Vincer's head. Oh!
Dang.
Dang. I'm unstoppable. Alright, so it looks like I can't tell what he's looking at.
A land and something.
Yeah. Alright, so bottom top.
The something got left on top, I think.
I kind of wish you would have said bottom so I could have said my new joke that I found, but then again, it's not really appropriate for the stream anyways.
I mean, it's okay. You were talking about plowing people's moms earlier.
When you a bottom and you fall in love with the bottom. Alright, so Matt is going to fetch down to 19, grab a Savannah, and here is a Deathrite Shaman.
Let's go.
Zero respect for Blood Moon. Alright, Troy's going to play out his fetch and then cast Brainstorm. I see Lotus Petal Show and Tell, I think.
Oh, man.
It looks like maybe it wasn't Show and Tell because he put it back on top.
And he's fetching it away.
Yeah, so probably not Show. It might have been like the Polluted Delta Expedition thingy.
Okay. I'm just kidding.
It's difficult.
I'm just joshing you.
He's joshing me.
I'm just pulling your jimmies here.
Oh, God. All right, pass it back. Matt's just going to play Dryad Arbor and attack.
No.
What?
He's tapping for mana.
Oh, yeah, he's tapping it for mana. For Abrupt Decay on the Lotus Petal.
All
right. I hope Troy doesn't punish him with a Blood Moon here.
No, it's a sneak attack.
Sneak attack. He drew a red enchantment, but the wrong one.
Oh, is this a show and tell?
This might be it. All right. It's time to go to class. All right, it's Tuesday in the kindergarten. What did you bring to show and tell? Thalia?
Omniscience.
Ugh.
Hey, everything costs 1 now, though.
Yeah, that's true. He has to play 1, so Thalia is actually pretty good there.
Well, yeah. Well, he can now cast his Emrakul and take an extra turn for free, but...
Yeah, but he has to find an Emrakul.
He does. With his 2 counter spells in hand and show and tell.
And now Matt has access to black mana so that Deathrite Shaman can deal 2 instead of 1. So right now he says a 5 damage. So he has a 4-turn clock, And if Troy has to pay 1 for each of his cantrips, we'll see what happens. All right, so in for 2. Fetch. So Troy's at 16, Matt's at 18. Man, I love Legacy. Don't have to worry about shock lands. Grabbing that Bayou for that sweet, sweet black mana.
Is a Stoneforge Mystic, I think?
Yep, Stoneforge Mystic Grand Prix promo.
Resolves.
Go get.
You're not going to counter that one, Troy.
No. Probably getting a better. He might be. Feast of Famine is good here. With the discard. I might think about that.
Looks like he pulled out a Jitte.
Jitte is rarely the wrong choice. He may have also boarded out the Feast and Famine. I like the discard though. But the pro black, pro green doesn't really do anything.
Unless Matt's just chilling on a Jitte or another sword in hand already.
Oh yeah, he that's possible. Like that happens a lot actually. All that red is screwing up the focus on our camera. There we go. All right, so City of Traders is the draw.
Well,
so that's sneak attack mana right there. Although he only has to pay 1 for it.
Was about to ask a dumb question, then I answered it myself. I was gonna be like, "Yo, why didn't he play that Jitte with the 2 open mana he had?" And then I was like, "Oh yeah,
Cost 3.
Yes, Thalia out. Yeah."
All right, he's going to eat a spell. Troy will go down to 14. Whew, that's scary. But as we know up here in the booth, Troy has no creatures. And he has no cantrips to dig for creatures. He just has a Spell Pierce and something.
He has 2 Spell Pierces.
He has 2 Spell Pierce.
Yep.
I think, Troy, if you watch this, I think Spell Pierce is probably safe to come out against Maverick. Okay. So here's an attack for 3. Troy will fall down to 11. Matt will put 2 counters on the Jitte. Yeah, because the Spell Pierce's only real targets are
Lotus Petal. Alright, I guess I'll pay it.
Green Sun Zeniths, Swords to Plowshares, and equipments if they're hard cast.
6, 8, 9.
He's 2 turns.
10? He's got 10 right now.
Yeah, so it's 2 turns. Is that with the 1,
Yeah.
2, 3? Okay. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, you're right. Alright, so here's Green Sun for 2.
1.
1, yeah, 1. Grabs Noble Hierarch, which is still is not, we're not at lethal, but he's got him dead in 2 turns. And Troy
still at 10.
Yeah, Troy just has to draw off the top, like.
And even so, like an Emrakul doesn't kill Matt here.
Well, he'll get the extra turn.
He does, but it doesn't kill Matt because he can sack 6 permanents easily and gain life off of the.
Yeah, you're right.
Like.
He can sack all his lands in his Noble Hierarch and keep the rest of the creatures and kill him.
Yeah.
All right, so down to 4. Got a whole bunch of counters on that Jitte. I like Matt's position here. We'll see what Troy draws. It is a show and tell, which I would totally cast if I were Troy. I would cast it and put a Spell Pierce straight into play. All right, he's just gonna pass. Deathrite on.
Kill him at upkeep.
Deathrite
Do
on
something
untap.
cool.
Yep.
No.
All right. Matt takes this one 2-1. Unfortunately, there in game 3, Troy just got a little flooded, didn't draw anything.
Yeah, let's go Fair Magic.
Yeah. Troy had that one end to win, but his deck just didn't cooperate. But congratulations to Matt. That was a good match. Thanks everybody for watching. Definitely check out our Facebook page for all the information on Eternal Festival events this weekend. We've got plenty of stuff going on. Hope to see you at the store. And if you're not local, tune in Sunday at 11 for more Legacy action. One more time, I'm Ryan.
I'm Wyatt.
And definitely thanks for